let it be, Julie. Why you gotta control everything? Let go. Let go. It's okay if they don't clean the kitchen, if they don't wipe down the counters, they didn't sweep it the way you like it, they didn't wash the dishes the way it's okay. Let it go. This is Julie Andrea, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Obsession, where we dive into all the things I'm obsessed about. From DIYs to fashion to baking. I really want to get back to that. I really feel as though that I have literally put that on the back burner for a very long time. But the other day when I made myself a little mini peach cobbler, it ignited something in me. But we'll talk about that later. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. Y'all was supposed to give me suggestions on my intro. I'm new to this, so I don't know. As we get better, in time, we'll work on the intro, but we're here. So, that I just celebrated my 48th birthday. I was away. So by the time you're seeing this, I'm back from vacation, a little tanned, just a little bit. And your girl is 48. And I was trying to think of anytime around my birthday, I'm always in gratitude of wow, Julie, you're 48. And you know how great it is to be 48. You went another year around the sun, and just thankful and grateful for where I am, and thinking of all of that and just all the things that has happened, in the last couple of years. I'm just thankful and grateful that I'm here, and I'm here to share it with you guys. So in all of that, I came up and I was thinking of what have you learned, Julie? What have you learned? Now, I'm not going to do 48 things because we would be here for a hot second. We would be keying. So I came up with 10 things, I think. Something really quick. And I just wanted to share it with you. Cookie's around. You'll hear her little feet pitter patter. Just ignore her. This is a life of a grandmom. Because I'm the grandmother. Somehow my kid dropped off the dog, and now I'm it. But we gonna talk about that. That's a lesson learned too. So let's get into it. So I titled it what I've learned as a 48-year-old mom of 3, divorced after 20 years. I know. Your girl got some stuff to tell y'all. And the reason why this kind of came to me was because I see everyone posting their pictures of their back to school and they're back into their mom routines, and I don't got no pictures to post. I did pull up on my son the other day because he was at work. And I pulled up on him because he act like he busy. But I pulled up on him. But with all of that and all the chaos, I think that sometimes we miss, or not that we miss. When I was raising my children, no one told me what the end game looked like. I just, me and my friends were just all in it. And I think I am the only person in my friend group who is out of children in their home. All of my friends still have little kids running around. I'm the only one. It's me. All the kids is gone. And it hits different. It's a little different. And I never saw anyone or knew of anyone that could assist me in this. And my mom, she was busy, and I don't think she was realizing what she was doing or had time to. So now I lean on her, but when I was going through it, I kind of needed to see someone say, hey, it gets better, Julie. At some point, you will be able to sleep in on a Saturday morning, and you won't have practice or a game or a tournament, and you're going to get to sleep in because you don't have to wake up early. Because, I prayed for that. But anyway, see, sidetrack. Let's get to the list. Number one, you can always start over. Child. So life doesn't end with divorce. It's a new beginning. Starting over can be scary, but it's also empowering. I could have bet $1 million that I would have been married forever and I would have not had to start over. I had no idea. This other side, this other life. Like I was content with where I was. Like I honestly had no idea. And now that I'm here, all I can say is, "Whoo, child, you can start over." I can literally get married again for another 20 years. You heard me. Probably another 20. So I can have two 20-year marriages. So don't be afraid to start over. At first it's going to be scary, but you can do it. Like, you really got that. And if you need help, just call me. I got you. Number two, your kids will always be your greatest teacher. As much as we guide and teach our children, they teach us about patience, resilience, unconditional love every day. My daughter will check me in 2.2 seconds and let me know how bad of a job I'm doing or how great of a job I'm doing. My son is the same way. They're our greatest accomplishment. And in the second, like, they're our greatest teacher. They will let us know how we are doing. And it's the little things. Like, I just told you I went to go see Makai at his job because I hadn't seen him. Like, we was talking, but I was traveling. I've been away. And I'm like, yo, I need to lay eyes on my kid. And the light that, like, he just sparked open, like, oh, he was like, "Hey, Mom, like, thanks for," like, he was so surprised that I popped in on him. Priceless. Like, you can't, like, there is no amount of joy. Like, it was, I felt so filled. And in that moment, it made me feel, no matter how far I am away from him, that when he sees his mother, I'm that girl. So, number three, self-care is a non-negotiable. After years of putting others first, I've learned that self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for survival and happiness. I didn't know this. Nobody told me that. I didn't learn that until maybe like 5 years ago. I kind of had an idea because me and my friends used to go away for Mother's Day every year. So I had an idea like, oh, why don't you take some time for yourself? But I didn't understand the scope of it, the depth of it until now. If I'm not full, I can't give you nothing. Like, it's really very important for you to take care of yourself and for you to say, you know what, not right now. Let me do this. And then when I am filled, I got you. And it's okay. Because we think that, oh, like, it's going to stop. Like, our husbands can't do it. Our partners can't do it. Yeah, they can. They sure can. I remember one time I was going to the supermarket. The kids were young. And I remember my ex was like, "Oh, are you going to take the kids?" And I'm like, "Do you know how much work it is to get 2 kids ready, put them in the car, and take them to the supermarket with you?" I was like, "No, you got it." Because I needed that moment. Like, I needed a moment to myself. Ooh, child. Number 4, grief and healing are a lifelong process. Loss, whether it's a marriage or a loved one, isn't something you get over. Healing takes time, and that's okay. Yeah, just that. Again, I've lost my marriage of 20 years, and I lost my son. He was 29. he was killed, and it doesn't get easier. I think the greatest loss for me is my son. My relationship, not so much. Like at the time, yes, but now looking back, no. My son is my greatest loss only because as a Black mom, our hardest job, like even to this day, like our job is to protect our children, and you know, you're guiding them to make the right decisions, the right choices. And I couldn't protect him. And sometimes I feel guilt with that. And, you know, of course, we talk about that in therapy. But I did everything I could for him. And, you know, for him to die so senseless and for me not to experience all the joy of his life. Like, I don't even have a grandbaby. Like, he was only 29. Like, we had so much more. And for him to be taken in such a way where I was always trying to protect him, I grieve about that every day. So it takes time, and it's okay. And I have my moments. Everyone, you know, like, oh, Julie, you're so strong. I have my moments that I'm just like, child, today was a good day. Today's a good day. But take your time. There's no rush. Number 5, you are stronger than you think. There were moments that I didn't think I could go on, but every challenge I faced, I showed my strength. Amen. We don't know how strong we are. And it's not until you go through something that you realize your strength. There was no way I ever thought that my son would not be here today. I never had a thought of that. In the way he passed, he was murdered by his ex-girlfriend. So yeah, it was never, I think about the police killing him, gang violence, people being jealous. Like, I could think of a million other things other than the situation that happened. And in the protecting of my son, of our Black boys. And I honestly feel as though you are stronger than you think. Number 6, it's okay to ask for help. Supermom isn't real. It's okay to lean on your friends, your family, or even professionals when you need it. I know, let it sit with you for a second. I didn't always know how to ask for help because, you know, I'm Julie. Like, I got it together. Like, I can do all things. Yeah. If I had learned to ask for help sooner, I would have been in a much better position in taking care of myself. Ask for the help. And a supermom isn't real. And that's so true. Like, we want to hold this crown like, oh, we got it. Yeah, we do, but it's heavy. Like, I don't want that. Number 7, rediscovering yourself is beautiful. After years of being a wife and a mom, I've learned to rediscover who I am. And it's been a beautiful journey. So, 48-year-old Julie is not 38-year-old Julie. It's not even 40-year-old Julie. Like, who you? I had to learn how to, like, take myself out on dates, go to the movies by myself, go shopping by myself. Like, who are you? I have a home by myself. I can make decisions without asking anyone. Like, who are you? And it's hard to figure out who you are for me, until I was in a situation where I had to. And I think a lot of my identity was around my children and my husband, my ex-husband. A lot of it was, who are you? Oh, I'm always going to say I'm a mom of 3 first. Like, but nah, other than that, like, who are you? And I had to sit with that. When I started dating, I had to, oh, tell me about yourself. So all I had to talk about was my kids. Like, what you like, what you don't like. Learn who you are. Because once you figure out who you are, then you can allow your partner or yourself to love who you are, and you can shine. Number 8, letting go of control is liberating. You can't control everything, and that's okay. Letting go and going with the flow brings peace. I remember when I did laundry every day. The washer and dryer was going every day. And I remember the kids used to fold the laundry. They used to fold the towels. And I didn't like the way it was folded. And I would unfold, like redo it, because it wasn't folded in the way I liked. Yeah, that's me. And I didn't understand that I could have just let it be, Julie. Why you gotta control everything? Let go. It's okay if they don't clean the kitchen, if they don't wipe down the counters, they didn't sweep it the way you like it, they didn't wash the dishes the way it's okay. Let it go. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm a Virgo. I want to control every goddamn thing. I'm a perfectionist, and I don't know how not to have control. And I'm learning this. I'm still a student. I have not graduated. I'm just going to leave it there. But letting go is liberating. It's I don't have control over this, so why am I stressing over it? Like, there's nothing I can do. I've done my part, and that's all you can do. You can't stress and worry about things that you can't control. Number 9, love looks different now. After 20 years of marriage, love and relationship looks different to me now. I've learned to redefine what love means in this new chapter. And part of that is me now understanding who I am and what is required and needed for me. And not that I kind of had an idea before, but I damn sure have an idea now. We're almost there. Number 10, life is short, live it fully. If there's one thing I've learned, is that life is short and unpredictable. Live for today, make memories, and don't wait for the perfect time. I said it. Stop saying, oh, when I get to this position, I'll do this. When I get here, I'll do that. Just do it. And losing my son made me more fearless, in the sense that, I was already fearless, but it put a battery in my pack. Like, let's go. The year I lost him, I think I went on maybe 5 or 6 trips that year, because I was like, I keep saying, oh, I'm going to do something. And we don't have time. Like, we don't know. Like, and I didn't want to continue living my life thinking that something was going to happen, and it wasn't. So, life is short and live it fully. Number 11, you deserve happiness. Period. Period. No matter what has happened in the past, you deserve to find joy, love, and peace in the life moving forward. I don't even think I need to say anything else. Period. Community is everything. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Find your tribe because they make all the difference when times get tough. Amen. I always feel as though we find our tribe when things go awry. Like I knew my tribe was fierce. Like my tribe has their vest on, okay? But you get to see who shows up and shows out for you. So find the people who just genuinely cheers for you, who's excited about everything that you do and is willing to like cheer you on and lead you on and assist you. Because there's a difference. There's a difference. And once you realize that difference and you see that, like, oh, I'm always showing up for you, but you can't show up for me. Mm-hmm. Yes. We're almost done. 13. It's never too late to chase your dreams. Whether it's a new career or a hobby, passion, age is just a number. It's never too late to pursue what makes your heart sings. I think that we get stuck on this, we got to do something by a certain time, a certain age. I just had this conversation with my son as well. You know, he had to sit out a semester. And he said to me, Ma, like, so I'm not going to graduate on time. I said, well, whose time? What time? It's your time. What are you rushing for? Nobody's sitting here like, oh, Makai needs to be out by X, Y, and Z. Everybody has their own schedule. And you don't need to conform to anyone. Oh, I need to be married at a certain age. I need to have children by a certain age. I need to be, you know, I need to have a home by this age. I need to stop. There's no limit. And once you stop thinking or subscribing to that, it'll be a lot better. Because I didn't think that I was gonna purchase another home. How old was I? I was 45 when I purchased my other home. Like, I thought I was done buying home. Like, you don't know. So it's never too late. Your story has power. Sharing my journey has connected me with so many other people who are going through similar experiences. Our stories matter and they can help others heal. You know, sometimes I think like, what's so special about me? Like, you know, a whole lot. So, share, like, don't gatekeep. Like if you can help or assist someone in a journey that they're currently having that you've been through and can guide them through, do it. Number 15. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. Letting go of the past hurts, whether it's your marriage or elsewhere, isn't about excusing someone's behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of resentment. Naturally, I don't hold grudges. I just be like, oh, okay. I noticed that. I peeped that, and I just move differently. And you just you can't live in that and have like hate on your heart or it's just, it ain't good. It ain't like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Forgive. So that's the end of my list. I only did 15 because I thought, who wants to sit through 48? But those are the top things that I've learned about myself. And I hope that it helps you and guides you in learning more about yourself. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. And comment below about a lesson that you have learned and you would like to share with me. I would love to hear it. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.